Welcome back, everybody. Hope we're having an awesome day. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, we are gonna dig out another little section here. If we go up one thing, we're gonna do the whole thingy reverse pyramid thing. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. Because we need to put our dig things, the dirt extractors, they need to go in here. Instead of doing this over here. They need to be under the ground over here. That would be lovely. Now, if I remember correctly, every single one of the sources, good and bad, are all sealed and diverted to some other part of the map, like off the map. I think I did a diverter. Yeah, we did. We did a diverter here. We've got the ones, obviously, that spurt out into the side. These guys. Another one down there. Another one there. So that's one way to do it, utilizing the new tunnel system. Two linking into this tunnel right here. So we shouldn't get any more bad tide entering the map. We just have to let it leave. So I've been sitting here under 30 speed. Just kind of waiting for it to vanish. And then I think I might have to speed up the process. Okay, that looks a little neat. That looks a little neat. Had a bit of an epiphany and figured we might as well utilize some of this space for a bit of pleasure. That's right. Yeah. Again, that branding. Look at that. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I mean, they're going maybe a little too far. I wouldn't recommend tattoos, but hey, it's entirely up to you. Are you a ghost? Oh, no. Okay. So, yes, we utilize some of this infrastructure, putting some things up here. We'll keep doing it because none of our... Well, actually, no, I say that, but 13 of them are still... What the... Where? Apparently, we still have 13 beavers working. That can't... Nope, we can't allow that. I've actually gone through and, yeah, done this too many dang times. Ah, there they are. Right, it was you, and there's got to be someone else. It's got to be something. It's got... I mean, the inventor doesn't count. Ah, there it is. I can't believe I missed them. But then again, as I said, I've done that 5 times thanks to crashes. Okay, we have an inventor somewhere. Where are you? Hello. Nope. Now, all the beavers have nothing to do. They can just stand around and enjoy life. In saying so, though, do we... Nah, we'll keep them. Because at this point, this stage, we could make the game a little bit more challenging by removing the... removing these. By removing these, eventually we'll have nothing but bots. And that's where the balance can get a bit messy, because if you don't keep the wood up, or the other materials that they need, you can end up having a massive problem. But I do like keeping my beavers. I do like my beavers. My colony, we'll call it a colony, otherwise you just might get in trouble. There are other words you could use for a group of beavers, right? We won't go there, though. I will, however, put in some of this stuff over here. You need power. I wonder if... Oh, that's their wonder. Nice. I can't wait to build that thing. We need to figure out where to put it, though. That's going to be our next thing. Yeah, let's put you here. Because you cover all of that anyway, right? Yep, just not this side. Actually, there's nothing stopping us putting them in the water. Do you reach far enough? You do. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get the next one in. Which will be, I guess, you. Maybe we need 2 of these. How dystopian do we want to get? Hey, that dude is chocolate! Oh, bro. We got a chocolate beaver, man. Stick you there. You cover most of that. Because the other thing we can do with these, of course, is put them underwater. Put them underground. There's nothing stopping us doing that. This is ridiculous, but it's only temporary. Speaking of temporary... Oh, no, you can get to that. Yeah, it's only temporary until we can figure out where to actually put the proper new residential area. I'm thinking... I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'll wait for chat. Another ingenious idea by moi. We use the pipe levees to create a channel into, well, it's this main rivery thing here. This main bit here is now draining out through where our dirt extractors are. but there is a floodgate on the end. So if we really need to, eventually the game will stop flowing. Yeah, we go. If we really, really need to, we can stop it, and we probably will at some point. Probably have to do that at some point. But until now, let's start draining out that big, giant, ugly river, and get us some more get us some more clean water in there. At the same time, we're getting ourselves up some more of these lovely bad boys. They can't go in water. I don't know if that's a new thing, or if it's been like that for a while. But I swear I used to stick those bad boys in water. I know I've stuck all the rest of them in water. I swear I used to stick them in there too. So with our little recreational area going up over here, and with the big giant Project Drain underway, we'll be able to see what the map's going to look like when it's all nice, green and beautiful. And then we can determine where we want the water levels. Because we can, you know, divide these things off, connect them together underground, use sluices, floodgates, whatnot. We can create different levels of water here. So that could be kind of interesting. So we can have pipes going through it and whatnot. Anyway, I'll get on with it, and I'll see you guys shortly. With this mini bot's doing absolutely nothing, let's get more building posts. I'm not sure if we need hauling rigs or nothing, but you know what? Let's not do it like that. That's a little bit silly. I will take out some of this road entirely, because I don't think we need it now. At least I hope. I'm pretty sure. We don't. I'm going to probably regret that. We probably do. And... yeah, okay, fine. Let's put in a bunch of these. Maybe a couple hauling posts, because they do take 10 each. So that would be like a good 20. Eventually we'll hide all this sort of stuff, but I'm thinking we're not going to need it. So we will, however, crank this up to the max. Oh, my speed 3 is getting quite sluggish. There's a lot going on down there, because we have a lot for them to do. We are widening this whole contraption and system so it can lower this out more. Although, you can actually see the progression of it right here. So if we were to come up, it's bloody night time because I've got it on 3 speed. Of course I do. Let's just leave it there until we get there. It is a drought, so this might be a little bit helpful for us. The water goes this way, comes through, and then goes down into that hole. I think it, yeah, also feeds that way as well. So we get quite a bit of this water out of here. I'm just not really sure about this stuff though, because it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Well, I did a thing. Yep, the map looks a little bit different. Sorry, the mini-map's not here just because the I removed it just to try and figure out what was going wrong with the game, and I figured out what it is. It was my computer. So I'm using a different one. So I apologize if from this point on the audio is going to be a little bit weird, but I'll try and fix it in post later. Let's get to what I've done, shall we? Alright, so we've got this tunnel here now, which could probably mostly get... Let's make sure these are set to... Oh, they're not set to automatic. The contamination is still 13%, so let's do this maybe, because there is a lot of... No, let's not do that. Let's not do that, because I know exactly what's going to happen. Same thing that happened before, it'll stop, because all of this water's running into here as well. We still have a little bit of the bad water here draining out, but we no longer use the little tunnel outlet that I can't find anymore, but it was there. Instead, what we do now is we just... we dump all of the... Oh, that's right, that's where it was, here. We don't use this anymore. This little tunnel we built here right at the very beginning. We now use the system that we've been using pretty much this whole time, where the water now goes... Oh, which we're going to use from now on, sorry. The water just goes straight down into a hole and then straight off the map. So we're diverting the bad water straight out of here through all of these little channels and little tunnels that we've made. Some of them took a little minute to make, a little bit long, but I got there in the end. So yes, it's fine. So now we can start putting clean water onto the map and see how that works. But I think what I might need to do is come down here and plug this hole. I'm not 100% sure as to how this happened. They haven't had access to bad water directly for a very long time. How did they get... You know what, I'm going to try and... What's going on down here? What? Oh, okay, that's still there, right? It's almost like they walked into bad water for no reason. Is that under... That actually might get cleared up now that, yeah, now that the fresh water's coming in from above. All right, we haven't needed any more power, have we? Nope. We're still pretty good under here. We've got our main highway thing going on. We now have these down here. That's right, I did this too. So these 4 guys are down here, and you'll probably notice I've enclosed them all again. So I've had them put dirt block. This was a little bit... Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do this again, because this was annoying to do. Yeah, don't even bother. If you can carve it out perfectly, that might work better, but you kind of need it to never be 7 wide. So I'm going to think about that in the future when I build these, otherwise it caves in above it. That just looks weird. But that's good. Our underground forest working well. We don't need wood. It's not really a problem. We have too many bots. Oh, hello. We're running a little low on our beaver numbers. So we need to now start thinking about food types, where we're going to put them, what we're going to have. So I think I'm going to put a wheat field in over here, just so we can diversify their food and get their happiness up just a little bit more. And then we have the startings of a bit of a farm. It is all able to be facilitated. I don't know if I showed this via this little water thing that goes underneath, irrigates all the land directly above it. So I might continue that trend through maybe this way, around through here somewhere, just like we've got going on here, linking these two together. Forgot we even had that. That's it. When did I put that? You know what? I don't even remember when I put that in, but it's there. So we also have, they can reach all these. Now, where are the farmhouses? They are just here. So a couple levels below, and they can reach, let me get up there, obviously all the farmland except for this little bit right here. And obviously, wait, what? Okay, never mind. They can reach most of the farmland that I've laid out, even coming out of this bad boy, and all the storage is right there underneath them all. I did try to link, I was going to try and link these together, I just couldn't quite pull it off without having to take out more roof, and I'm lazy today, I really couldn't be bothered. So we've got the storage here for tomatoes, wheat, corn, obviously bell peppers, and scrap metal? Wait, what? Oh, haha. Game's doing its thing again. There we go. Beats! Right, so we're going to start storing, because it stores a lot of food here. And then we might need to put in a bit of a food fabricator production network somewhere. Where is our power bar? Beautiful. So we can run our power bar directly underneath all of this and into some factories over here. To go along with our newfound food storage, we now have the Where are you? Hey, it's my... Get to work! Oh, it's there. Okay, however, these foods are quite complex, so we can easily get our cornmeal, I think, right? Yeah, it's just corn ground into cornmeal, and then wheat into wheat flour. That gets us these two. We've already got charcoal, that's fine. But maple syrup. We don't have any maple trees. I completely forgot that these things require more trees. So we need to go and find ourselves a new spot for a forest, for maple trees. I wonder if we just create a new one over here on this little lake. Perhaps, maybe. Because I'm thinking Beavertopia is going to be over here. This seems to be the most interesting place. Like aesthetically, like visually. What would that? I can't get rid of the HUD. I can't even move. There we go. Weird. Game's been being a bit strange, but yeah. I think this might be the best place for it, as it's... the terrain's quite nice. We could have some waterfalls falling out somewhere. We could have a little thing observing over the top of these ruins. It could be kind of cool. We'll think about that, though, once we've got a bit more of the food stuff secured, I think. And obviously get our water levels back. Wow. I walked off to help wife prepare for dinner, and hello. I accidentally flooded the place. And it's still flooding, so I'm going to have to deal with that. But I was actually in this view down here, wondering, oh my hello. So this is how everybody must have got sick. Because while I was working on all these diverters and so forth, the water's obviously slipped down one of these access tunnelways. Can I scroll faster? Right, yeah, so it's flowed down there. See, look at that, it's filled that right up. Interestingly enough, though, it hasn't flooded this. Well, I'm a little bit confused. It will spread, so that's fine, and it will eventually evaporate. Thank goodness this is here. That's the power bar. Otherwise, we would have flooded all the tunnels and everything. So, yeah, I'm getting them to put impermeable floor in on this one, just in case I accidentally flood it again. Where's it? Right there. So hopefully that should stop the... I need to go deal with some... No, I fixed it. Maybe. This is where the maple farm's going to go anyway. So let's get... I'll show you this, I suppose. We'll just scroll down. There we go. Look at that. All those pillars holding the water up. Wait a minute. Did I do what I... Oh, no, there it is. Oh, we're down one floor too many. So they have access still. So all of that is floating on top of that. I was going to fill in the holes, fill in this, but I think I kind of like the organic look. Sort of, it's all flat along here, so that's goes against what I'm saying. But, like this. Kind of like, how your government would do it. Wrong. Or just slightly incorrect. But right now, I want to get a tunnel going down here into the main trunk line, so we can start serving up the food. Although, now that I think about it, it could just link into you, couldn't it? Now, with the main idea sort of down and ready to go, so this guy is going to get replaced. We're going to remove him and have this fella plant those trees for us. Did I plant the right trees? Please tell me I planted the right trees. I can't tell what they look like. Yeah, they're the right trees. No, I'm just going to double check. Maple? Yes, right trees. Okay, cool. Awesome. What we need to do, though, is build another pipe network, another tubeway over the top. And I can't remember if these things are actually that high. So, what we need to do is over here, we need to put a tubeway station, just a little one. Then we'll go like this. I like to work backwards because it's crazier. Yes, I think... Excuse me. Thank you. With these, you can't quite work backwards, but I want to see how many we need, and then we'll work in the opposite direction and have them just build these from probably from this side, because we're going to need to link them all in together. So let's get the next tiny, thank you, tubeway station. Beautiful. You know what? I'll put all this in. I'll bring you guys back shortly. And the infrastructure is in. Yes. All right. So we got this nice tubeway running across here. It doesn't link underneath. It just goes straight across the top and links into the main thing right here. I've done that because I'm lazy, but also because I couldn't really think of a real reason I would have them diverting through all of this to get to here. However, with our maple syrup requires storage for maple syrup, even though we don't have any. I'm not looking at this. I can't bother. I'm not sure. Oh, that's the wrong place. I'm not sure if we actually have it all in there. Let's get rid of this. We need to put one of you here. No, they can't build those. Okay, hang on. Let's go to the tubeway and grab this and put this here. Then they can build this. Then we can take that out, pop this. Well, it'll be popped anyway. And put one of these here. I keep forgetting that they can't build from... yeah, so they can build from the tube. One out, obviously, on each side. But they can't build out from the exits. Just something they can't do. That's fine. So we're going to need to put a tank in there. Do we have that tank? We do. We have an underwater tank. All right, now we need to look at the next thing. What was the next one we were going to do? Cornbread. Right, that also needs maple syrup, which are also on the way for. Absolutely brilliant. Next one. Baked beets. Canola oil. That's going to require another industry. Okay. Okay, also maple syrup. We're going to need a lot of maple trees. Canola oil. We'll have to set another one up for that. That's fine. Bell peppers, we got those. Tomatoes, we got those. Corn. All right, so this one shouldn't be a problem. And we need apple trees. Okay, so we need sunflower. Is it no canola? I don't know. What does that come from? Is it like a canola plant? Let's have a quick squizzy. Wait, canola. Okay, so we're gonna need apple trees as well. Yeah, they're being very slack with this. Plant the trees. We're gonna need apple trees. Now, I was wondering if maybe we extend this out a bit more, utilize this bit so we have like a sort of not all the farmlands on one level. And I might risk not flooding this bit. Maybe, perhaps. Leaving a little bit of room for expansion. And by little, I mean, you know, a little bit. We now have our canola farm in. The apple trees are going in and out the back there. I don't know if this... I don't know how much I like this. I can't get rid of my HUD, dang it. This tubeway sitting up here above it. I thought it would look kind of cool. The whole crisscross, sort of a bit of a lumber punk industrial look to the natural, you know, like organic foods and tree type stuff. Just a weird juxtaposition surrounding that mine. Thought it might look a little interesting. I don't know, just try to change things up a bit. But this is one level higher than the farms over here. So it's on the same level as those apple trees. Yes. Has no underground connection. It just has the above one. Also back to the same place. So now that we've got our canola and our maple and our apple trees, these guys do not have water food, do they? No, because that would be absolutely ridiculous. We have all of these planted, I believe. Yeah, we do. And they don't have hazelnut or coconut or any... Oh, we don't... Do we actually have blueberries anymore? I don't think we do. We don't need them. We don't need them for these. This is the Phoenix essence, so... Maybe we do get some more. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, let's get down to our food production area, where we now have some presses that will do our canola oil for us and some storage for the canola products. Obviously, we don't have any of these things in just yet, as it's taking a minute to get them all. The trees haven't grown, and none of that stuff has so far. So these guys are kind of, most of these obviously sit around doing absolutely nothing. Oh, except you. Oh, wait, do I have... Did we put in... I put in... Oh, come on! And now stuffed pepper storage. Woohoo! Okay, the other thing I... Let's go... Oh, autosave. The other thing I realized we don't have is more... Come on. Is more of these, because we need to make... Is it grilled peppers? So I think we need to... Actually, maybe we should just start moving all of it down here. Yeah, that might be an idea. So these are what... I can never tell how big these things are underneath the ground because you can't see them laid out. So these are 2x2s, and we're going to need a couple of those. Probably maybe 4 to do 2 each should be enough. And yeah, I think we've got all of these cooking away, which should be fine. Wait, what are you? A baked beet. Okay, yep. No, okay, sweet as. All right, I'm going to get building on that. See you soon. Awesome. We'll be able to go upstairs and get rid of the other ones soon, because I don't think we're going to need them. This should be enough. It looks like we're starting to get some wheat in. Someone forgot to put a storage for cornmeal. Yeah, oops, I did it again. So I'm going to have to go do that, but I have put in some charcoal and log storage right here for this, because this does need that kind of stuff. Cornmeal? Really? I forgot another one? Realized I also didn't have any wheat storage, wheat flour storage. That's now in, along with 2 more in case I've forgotten something. Just in case. They're all connected to that main trunk there. So we're getting a lot of traffic through here, although it doesn't matter because they can pass through each other, which is just fine. Right, so let's do a quick rundown on what we've actually managed to accomplish today. I managed to box all the industry in. Might be a mistake, but everything's staying topped up, so I might have to put the good statistics mod and the mini-map back on. I'm pretty sure they do work. I'm pretty sure with my other computer that's the problem. So sorry if the next few episodes might come out in 2K instead of 4K. That's because I don't have a 4K monitor attached to this computer. I only have a 2K monitor, so we're just going to have to deal with it until I can get myself another cable or another monitor. Cable's going to be cheaper though, so I think we might go with that option. Our map has not really filled up, which is kind of a... There we go. With water yet. It's getting there, but it's not quite got there yet. I did make a bit of a tunnel under here. And as you know, I hate infrastructure, so we remove it if we can. Oh, I forgot the rubble. You know what? No, I'll do that off camera because I am going to have to leave this episode here, guys. If you're enjoying this, like, share, comment, subscribe. Tip suggestions, please do leave down below. Do you think we've got enough canola? Probably not enough maple trees. Definitely not enough maple trees. Thank you to my channel members and patrons. You guys are awesome. Oh, that farm does look pretty cool. Hey, if you'd like to join them, there's a link down below somewhere. All right, guys. Whew, see you in the next one.